Everyone, my name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. The Edmonton Oilers and Toronto Maple Leafs going at it. The early game on Hockey Night in Canada. Going into tonight, the big talk in Edmonton was Zach Hyman going to get to goal number 50. In Toronto, was Austin Matthews going to hit 60? Well, they both get one goal either way to help their respective teams, but ultimately it's the Toronto Maple Leafs who have the stronger play through 40 minutes. They were absolutely dominating this hockey game, at least on the scoreboard. They led 5-0 after two. The Edmonton Oilers looked completely lost. It was just a mess of a hockey game. They were getting outworked. Ilya Samsonov, obviously the better goaltender between him and Stuart Skinner through 40 minutes. Stuart Skinner gets the yank after 40. Calvin Pickard goes in for the third and plays well. Doesn't give up anything. The Maple Leafs do end up getting an empty net goal, and the Oilers finally show life in the third period. After being down 5-0, Zach Hyman gets goal number 49, so he gets within one, but not quite there yet. Connor McDavid, Evan Bouchard, the assists on the power play made it 5-1. Corey Perry with his 10th from Evander Kane and Connor McDavid. A great pass from Evander Kane setting that one up. That came on the power play as well to make it 5-2. And then with the goalie pulled for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl getting his 36th from Connor McDavid and Evan Bouchard. So Connor McDavid with 3 assists on the night. Evan Bouchard a couple assists as well. And the Oilers made it close, 5-3, but Austin Matthews would get his 58th unassisted into the empty net to make it 6-3. So I almost wanted to do this video after 40 minutes because I did not really feel like watching a third period of that hockey game, but the Edmonton Oilers did make at least the third period watchable, and this game went from a complete and utter travesty to something somewhat respectable. If the Oilers had just shown up somewhat earlier than the third period to play, we might have been able to see a different outcome tonight, but ultimately, no one gets the great game that they were looking for. I mean, Toronto Maple Leafs fans are going to enjoy this one, winning 6-3, but almost blowing a 5-goal lead in the third period isn't going to look too good on you either. So the Oilers did get within two, but it was obviously just too big, too insurmountable of a lead for the Oilers to overcome. So game stats on the night, the Oilers out shooting the Leafs 38-29. Better on the faceoffs, 52.6% to 47.4%. Oilers were 2 for 5 on the power play. Toronto 1 for 3. The Maple Leafs out hitting the Oilers 34-31. Maple Leafs with 28 block shots to the Oilers 11. Maple Leafs with 12 giveaways to the Oilers 9. And with 7 takeaways to the Oilers 5. So, like I said, guys, if the Oilers had shown up even one period earlier in this hockey game, it was 2-0 after one. There was still, despite another bad start for this team, a chance to come back, but they give up 3 goals in the second, and those 3 ultimately bury them in this hockey game. So on a night like that looked like it was going to be a complete and utter total write-off, the Oilers did at least somewhat make a game of it, so thankful for that. Nice to see Zach get number 49. Maybe he can get number 50. Not in his hometown of Toronto, but in Ontario at least tomorrow evening. I guess it's a 4 o'clock start against the Ottawa Senators tomorrow, so hopefully Zach can hit 50 tomorrow, but neither of the big milestones, Zach Hyman 50, Austin Matthews 60, are hit tonight, but we do get a somewhat decent hockey game. Obviously, like I said, a lot more favorable for Maple Leafs fans than Oilers fans with a 6-3 Leafs win, but the Oilers, after 40 dreadful minutes, did at least make a game of it in the third. So I don't know, guys. I don't really have too much more to say on that one. It was, like I said, just a disappointing hockey game to watch, but at least a third period made it watchable in the end. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Fanatic Rundown following the Oilers and Senators. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you soon.